Hello, my name's Michael Kelleher, and the mobile patio is open today. We are going to talk about adoption and how it's from the top down. And my experience, I created the mobile app in 2013, and I've been talking about mobile, been talking about push notifications being much better than email, and I feel like nobody's listening. So I opened up the patio and thought, why not say my thoughts and have everybody follow along? So today, we are going to go through an article I found from the digital brand, engaging employees to accelerate digital banking transformation. So I hear all the time about adoption being an issue, right? For all the technology, and there's a lot of technology fatigue in the industry. Well, look at this article, and boy, does it hit it on the head. They're all going through digital transformations, and it's much more than simply enabling the customer for, oh, it's a better experience. No, internally, we're investing in it, and our employees, or in our case, are our loan officers using it, are our processors using it. But a lot of it is the sales team using it. We thought it would improve the sales process. It would, as you can see here, rethink product offerings. So what they talk about is the need to deploy new technology and potential reorganization of some of the legacy units. What it does, I think people hoped you bring on, for example, push notifications, and it's going to replace fax, email. Like, what cost can I take out to add a new cost, right? And when they're saying, so the app's just another experience in the, I already have the triangle of an LOS, CRM. Matt Lucas was telling me, an LOS, a CRM, and a point of sale, the power triangle. But I need a place for everybody to go. I happen to believe it's a mobile app, but what I find is what this talks about is it really is a digital transformation, and you need to express it does not, as it says here, equate to the elimination of existing jobs. No, it makes them more relevant, and it mirror matches behaviors that are changing, specifically around a device that back in 2013, people stared at 13 minutes a day, 4 hours and 36 minutes. If it's over here, I'm over here. Think about that. But I see time and time again, and like this article says, are you fostering in an environment of creativity and innovation? Because that'll improve the employee satisfaction, and it will create new digital capabilities not considered in the past. So it said where to start. And it says the involvement, it can't be successful in a vacuum, meaning, hey, we're offering these trainings. This is how we're implementing it. I feel like, you're already dealing with Eurla right now, right? And even that's not in a vacuum. So there's a lot of, you have to let them know, hey, we're going to put some loans through here and things might come up, but I want to hear about them because I want this technology to be successful. So let's use mobile apps in the whole example because that's my world. So it says, remember, most employees are worried about that the digital transformation will eliminate their jobs. It's how you position it. Are you having an app that takes an actual application where they used to do it on the phone? Well, then you have to tell me what happens from there, right? And it's not just in the beginning pitching it, but I think you really have to be excited about it. Hey, great news. We took 15 apps through this application. Really cool. Put out names. Samantha actually shared 30 of them. Look, she got 15. We're not going to do this overnight, but show the excitement so that the employees, first and foremost, see that there is recognition. Because rather than being worried about the jobs they're going to lose, they still want to go there and make you happy and perform. And so when they see your excitement in this over maybe something else, that's where they're going to drive to impress you. And then the whip will come around, which is the fact that this article says they're actually more likely their jobs will just be redefined. So let me read it again. Leaders should engage employees to find out what they believe are the most important digital improvements that need to be made. Find out each one, write them down, address them 3, 6, 9, 12, and most importantly, 24, 36 months later. Because like a mobile app, it'll still be there in 24 months. It'll be there in 36 months. And if you treat it like something where you're always too busy to check in, you're too busy to tell them the stats, then why are they not allowed to be too busy to use it? So all members of management should become champions of change. You should ask your vendors, why is my marketing not involved on your platform? Why do my underwriters not get to participate? How can we change that? Because as it says here, moving the culture of an organization towards the new digital reality involves many champions of change. And then evaluate them. Are they a champion of change because they're the only ones that know how the app works? Or are they a champion of change because they're genuinely excited about the app and new user activity? The alliances through the organizations that will speed up the process and minimize the negative pushback. Do you know how much negative pushback I hear that's just bad data? It probably goes for most, but, oh, my realtor couldn't get in. Why? I don't know. They were logging in, and why? What email did they use? Oh, they used Tommy sells homes at gmail.com. Well, in your Encompass, you have, or Byte, you have Tom Simpson at remax.com. Again, you want to get rid of the frustration. So I think this is an incredible article. Invest in your employees. I don't think that's a problem for anybody in the industry. They're investing a lot in their employees. So it says, beyond the open communication around how employees can be part of that transformation process, it's not just investing in the software. It says invest in the training. But like if you have an app, apps are fun, right? Like the Clubhouse app, totally fun. Mornings, 8:30 a.m. I'm in coffee and lattes and loans. Please tune in tomorrow. But why not buy fun stuff? You're using the app, you get a gift card. Matter of fact, you get a mobile app Dunkin' Donuts card, a mobile app Starbucks card because you're using a mobile app. If it's a point of sale, maybe, we're going to buy a gift basket from our loan officer and the person they closed because they used the point of sale, or they were able to fill out 90% of the field. So they tell them, hey, fill out 90% of the fields and you and I get a gift basket. You don't just have to invest in the technology. You have to invest in the reinforcement and the training. Stop calling it training. Call it acceleration. Call it enablement. Call it anything. Employee satisfaction drives positive customer experiences. Yeah, like if you have an app and no one's saying, here, like you automatically get notified or you search in the store, but why are the loan officers not telling them about the app? Because their satisfaction around everything around the app is not where it needs to be to drive the positive customer experiences, perhaps. Or vice versa. You have the customers love it, right? And the loan officers just aren't buying into it yet. How much are you taking what the customers love about it and bringing it back to your employees and saying, look, this is what they love. And you know what? They love it, so I love it. And that'll drive a positive experience for everything. Zendesk, we use Zendesk. Susan Leahy says it's challenging to bridge the gap between people who embrace changes and those who fear change, as well as those whose jobs will be substantially improved and those who are impacted in a less positive way. Helps to remind the employees that if disruption doesn't come from within, it may come from outside or a competitor. In other words, change won't stop. In this case, maybe you have an app all for loan officers, not for an underwriter. So huddle everybody in, maybe bring the underwriter in for that class, and then ask the underwriter, what innovative ideas do you have around the app that you could share with us as loan officers? Otherwise, it's just, that's something for the, maybe it's something that reads self-employed tax returns, right? Sure, there's people that don't understand why that's so awesome, and an underwriter might think it's lovely, or they might think they're getting replaced. So bring people in, and the people with excitement, let them scream from the mountaintops, and then you as a leadership reinforce it. I think that's the only way, that's the only thing I see is where is the repetition? Who is the champion? And why can we not have 6 champions so that, and maybe it's just the top leader that gives a vibe that if you champion something, then you're responsible if it fails. And they're scared of it. You tell me.